We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know. As we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Hey, easy, route.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Red on red.
1st down throw, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. So it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hey, run!
From the gun, Etienne gets it. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That finds Hunter downfield. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ready up!
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, tomato.
Running back motions right. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Escapes out to the left. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Catch made. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Hey, let's go.
Etienne. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it. Not after getting knocked backward on 2nd down.
Go. Rip, 23.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal.
Ooh, good defense right there. Good job, guys.
And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. It is caught left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time.
No, man, I think the coach does look kind of like you.
It's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you would really break the backs of a defense.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Again, it's Hampton. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
I think your coach has a little bit more hair on his head.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. It's the Jaguars setting the pace.
I am streaming the game, so we got a couple eyeballs already coming in to come watch the Def Jam show. It's been a while since you and I have played, though. I know you and I played a couple games before in the back in the days.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down.
Ready.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And they're gonna
Nice
bring it
job.
down just on the other side
Nice
of
job,
midfield.
rookie.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap.
Have you gone through the depth chart already?
That led to a post-snap first down.
Yeah, I can't remember how you do that.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And this one's worked down to the 33.
I think you have to go through your roster. I'm not sure if it's gadget play or something like that.
And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy.
I'll take a look at your roster, too, after the game.
A lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Hampton now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He finds Johnston, and he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
I know every time I look at somebody's custom coach, I'm like, yeah, that probably looks kind of like him.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Lawrence working from the gun. Completes another one to Thomas. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains
Flushers is a
reset.
good formation.
1st down from the 41. Now Lawrence. Getting out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. On the move, headed right. Check this one down to Etienne. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Hey, run! Hey, tomato. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Over the screen to Hampton. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Chargers currently on top here at SoFi. It's Hampton on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
5-9. Home troops right.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Hot quick right side. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now Herbert again. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Kappa. Go. Ready.
Hampton. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Nicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8.
Chargers 14, Jaguars 6.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Right, let's go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Lays out left side and gets it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the 42.
Go. Hey, go. Go. Hey, Soko. Hot. Very left.
He'll throw it. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Rip, 23.
One final shot before the half. He's got Thomas on a slant. And this one does not go far. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars.
That's pretty close right there, field goal range.
For what little remains of this half. Cam Little now to try
Hey, better. Hey, better. Wide left.
And this kick
Damn, nice
is
kick.
good. He
And you had probably another 10 yards.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams
Got an extra 10 yards, too. You could fucking, that's a hell of a lead.
In just a moment.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the Chargers and Rams share stadium. That's got to suck to be a San Diego fan or Chargers fan.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Hampton gets the hand down. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to Hampton. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first
What's up, guys? I see you on the stream. Say something. Say what's up, yo. Fucking quiet.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Let's see, what's he doing? No, he's in man coverage. Okay.
Going right this time with Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Joseph Day on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Hampton gets it from the pistol.
Oh!
This call, Brock. He's hauled down, just getting back to that line of scrimmage. It's fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's ETN to begin the drive. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next down. That was a valuable little run right there.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Red on the red. 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. It was there, but he
What?
incomplete. It was intended for Travis Hunter. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. They'll air it out on third. Guys, man, Thomas has it. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
He's really starting to just every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Once again here, second and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. So now it's going to be third and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight, And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Benjamin St-Juste picks it off. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash.
Ball, fullback, where you at, bud? That was your
That's a
fucking...
nice quick correction for
Your
this
guy.
Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Set.
Again, it's Hampton. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards
gonna
on
say,
first
what the
down,
fuck?
they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers push the lead up to 12. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. This return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Shaking off the pitch quickly, and he's going to throw. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to
that's
stack
such a
him
good
only to drop
formation,
your
that
hips
bunch
and
open
right
offset.
inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
On the red. Line, it's on.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Yeah, I like that one. Wide trail, I like that one.
1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. Lawrence with it on 1st. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knock.
And he brings it
No.
in. Fuck. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the 4th. That one not
You might not like him as a receiver, but he made the play.
There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
And I had a guy right there.
I don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
kickoff for the Jaguars.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open and dry. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The 27-yard line.
Now an inside give to Hampton. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Herbert from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it
Like that,
free.
they ran into each other.
Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
New set of downs from the 30.
Oh, fuck. My stream's still going, so my connection did not drop. Damn it. I hate it when that happens.